Okay, everybody, we finally heard from Pastor Williams yesterday on InfoWars on Alex Jones' radio show. He said that, and I quote, "I was so sick, I thought I was going to die." Everybody, Lindsey Williams was extremely sick. Took 6 weeks for him to get over whatever that he had. And he almost died if it wasn't for his elite friend. He said that his elite friend may have saved his life. The clinic he went to could not diagnose what he had. And it wasn't until the elite friend sent him to where the elite go to be healed that he finally overcame whatever it was, the ailment that he had. He says that he's 77 years old and he feels better now than when he was in his 50s and 60s after going to where his elite friend sent him. So that's why we haven't heard from Mr. Williams. He was extremely sick. I have an update from him on the newest intel from the elite friend. And then I have some new buzzwords. He gave us some new buzzwords. He also asked you to have your paper ready, but there was no request to have a pencil ready in this interview that he did yesterday on InfoWars. So no pencil, but you need to have your paper ready if you're going to go listen to the interview. I'll link it below. Some of the newest intel from the elite friend. The elite are working on a date now for collapsing all currencies. Yep, you heard it right. The elite are now working on a date to collapse all currencies. He talked about what happened in Cyprus. He said Cyprus is an example of something similar. Did you catch that? Cyprus is an example of something similar that's going to happen in other nations. You need to keep your eyes on New Zealand. Keep your eyes on Japan, Australia, Cayman Islands, and Dubai. Those were the countries that he tipped us off to. So keep an eye on those. He told us that his elite friend told him, you need to watch your retirement account. Retirement funds, the elite are watching retirement funds. So you're going to want to keep an eye on those. And the buzzwords that he gave us, you know, if you don't know what buzzwords are, the elite have a code of ethics that they have to go by. They have to tell you before they do something. This goes way back to when, you know, knights were fighting with swords and they'd say, "On guard," you know, put yourself on guard because I'm about to attack you. We're about to fight. So, you know, letting them know that something was going to happen. I heard that this goes back to then. You know, the elite practice of telling you what they're going to do goes way back. Now, those of you who think that Lindsey is just a pioneer for profit and just does all these radio shows to make money, he really doesn't have an elite friend, or if he does, you know, the guy doesn't really know what he's talking about, or whatever. Well, those of you who think that are really going to love this part. Lindsey said that these buzzwords I'm about to give you are so strong, you should not even hesitate running to his website and getting his new DVD. So just go get the new DVD. I mean, this stuff here is going to knock your socks off. David Stockman, the budget director for when Ronald Reagan was president, gave us some buzzwords. He recently said, in reference to the financial system, when it bursts. Did you catch that? Lindsey wanted to know if you caught that. When it bursts, there will be no QE1, QE2, no bailouts. They're not going to do what they did in 2008, everybody. There's going to be zero-sum austerity. So a whole new ball game this time around. Now, does this have something to do with the new $100 bill finally coming out? I have no idea. So I think we're in some interesting times, and whether you like Lindsey or not, you know, I get I always get a lot of views on these videos, and I also get a lot of negative comments. Some people hate him, some people like him, some people like the entertainment aspect of it. I mean, he was right on oil. He said that it was going from 50 to 150, and then he said it was going to drop below 40, and it did all of that a few years back. So, you know, he's called other things. So he's seemed to have had some inside information, everybody. Anyway, before I finish here, some more buzzwords. Joe Biden on April 5th. And I Googled it. Joe Biden, New World Order. Tons of stuff comes up. So he said he called for a new world order, of new financial institutions. And he also talked about a level playing field. They're bringing America down, everybody, to a level of third world nations. And then he talked about updated global rules. Did you catch those words? Updated global rules. They're taking away our Constitution, everybody, according to Mr. Williams. So, you know, I told you that I wasn't going to pay attention to Lindsey if the dollar didn't collapse by 2012, like he said was going to happen. And so, part of the reason I was listening to this interview was to see what, you know, if he was going to mention anything about that. And he did. He said that you may think you can still use your dollars to go buy groceries, and you'd be correct. However, he said the dollar did die December of 2012. It just has not caught up with you yet. The fact that it's dead. So, I don't know. I don't know, but I enjoy listening to Lindsey Williams. I do believe he has some inside information, everybody. But I also get what you're saying about the Patriot for Profit stuff. I mean, don't just think I'm just Loco Williams here. So, anyhow, that's about it. He made sure to tell you exactly how to go get his new DVD with a bunch of new information from his elite friend. And, oh, he also said that he's been put back in contact with an elite friend from his Alaskan pipeline days. And that he asked that elite friend to confirm something that his other elite friend had said. And the friend would not speculate. He would only say yes. That whatever the other elite friend had said was correct. So there you have it, everybody. There's your Lindsey Williams update. There'll be a link below. I'll try and find a link of just the interview. However, if there's like a 3-hour video pop up there on my link, it's in the last hour that you'll hear Lindsey Williams. Take care, everybody.